Hello, my name is Peter John Cooper. I've been working in the professional theatre for 50 years, and during that time I've met a great many interesting people, some of them completely weird and some of them complete geniuses. And I've distilled some of this experience down into my my series about writing for the stage called Blood and Bones. Today I'm going to talk about crosswords. Okay, let me come straight out and say this. I am a cruciverbalist. It means I enjoy doing crosswords. You knew that. Now, I'm not one of these crossword champ, finish the Times crossword in 8 minutes sort of person. I can usually do a crossword in a day. When I used to travel up and down to London quite a lot, I used to reckon if I could do the crossword by the time I got to Basingstoke from Waterloo, I was doing all right. But there were plenty of times when I could get all the way back to Bournemouth without solving a clue. And that's the point of crosswords, is that in order to solve them, you've got to get inside the head of the setter. You've got to understand them. You've got to empathise with them. You've got to know exactly how they're going about their task of trying to outwit you. It's a strategy game. So you know most of the rules and a lot of the tricks, most of the abbreviations that crossword setters will use, but you still don't get quite their style, how they set the clue, how they break up the clue so that you find one part leading to another part. So in the end, this exploration of somebody else's mind is very much like playwriting. It's this whole thing of getting inside somebody else's head. If you're going to write a character in a play, it's no good writing the externals. It's no good writing that they walk with a limp or that they run fast, or I mean, that may be germane, but it's not the real thing. You've got to enter their head, their mind. You've got to become part of them. The other part of crossword solving that is germane to playwriting is the idea of letting your subconscious work on the problem. Quite often you will attack a crossword, find yourself unable to solve many of the clues, put it aside, go to bed, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and the whole thing becomes crystal clear. Somehow your brain has worked it all out during the night. You can just go through filling in the answers one after another. Quite often also your subconscious takes over what you're actually working on the crossword. Sometimes you see yourself putting in an answer, but why that answer? I don't understand it. Why that set of letters any more than any other set of letters that will fill in the grid? It's almost as though you're just doing it at random, and then you suddenly realise a little later that that is the answer. That is the thing that you've been set to find. Your subconscious has found it, told it to you, done it, filled it in, whilst your conscious mind has had no part of the process. So again, what do we learn from that as a playwright is let it go, let your subconscious go, give it free rein and trust it, because quite often your subconscious will come up with the answer that you can't solve on your own. That's something to think about. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon.